am so excited to see my first guest and see who he is dressed as. You know him from movies like White Chicks and the host of America's Got Talent. Give it up for the one and only Terry Crews! You look amazing.
And you do too.
You like my costume? Did I do okay?
This is incredible. I'm here with Whoopi.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you are. You are here. Mother Clarence.
Jen, it's
oh
good
my
to
goodness.
see you.
Well, you already showed off your costume, so show off the muscles with the costume.
That's it.
Do y'all see this? Oh my goodness. Okay, so were you a Mr. T fan growing up?
First of all, I was the biggest Mr. T fan. I had the cereal, y'all. I had the cereal. You have to understand, when Mr. T came out, there was nothing like him. No one looked like this.
Right.
He was a real superhero, a black superhero that every young black man, boy, girl was looking at like, oh my God, who is this man? Rocky III, I watched that thing in the theater about 10 times. Yes, yes. Look at that.
Oh my God.
And he made me want to work out. I mean, I was a little skinny kid when he was running around like that. And that really encouraged me to just get fit and be like this man.
Well, you are now. Look at you.
I love him.
Oh, my God.
He's the best.
Now, speaking of getting fit, what time do you get up to work out, and how often do you work out?
I get up in the morning at 4:30 a.m.
What?
Every morning, every morning. And listen, I work out every day.
Every day?
Every day, nonstop. It's part of my whole fabric of being, but it's also my peace.
Yes.
It's where I get my, it's part of my meditation. It's my whole thing. And I got so much energy, like, I gotta burn it off.
You gotta, wait, don't y'all feel his energy? Isn't it amazing? It's like, I can tell you love it.
I gotta.
So were you big on Halloween growing up? Because it seemed like you really love it.
Well, first of all, no.
No?
I love Halloween, but this is the thing. My mother was very religious. You have to understand.
I understand.
Everything that I do now, I was not allowed to do as a kid. I was not allowed to dance.
That's why you're having such a good time doing it now.
Not allowed to listen to secular music.
Me neither.
Not allowed to do any of this stuff. And then what we had to do, we go to church and they call it Hallelujah Night.
Hallelujah Night.
So and listen, and the costume I was allowed to wear was Moses. It was always Bible
He was Moses.
So I had a robe and a stick, and they're like, you Moses again. I was like, man, I've been Moses 4 years straight, man. Can we do something else? Because there was no demons, none of that. They'd be like, my mother would be like, I bind you. You get out of this house.
Yes, I understand. Are you big on haunted houses?
I am. First of all, I love this whole thing. I go to Halloween Horror Nights every year with my family.
Yes, I got to go.
I love haunted houses, the whole thing, but the whole thing is just like, don't touch me.
I would be afraid to scare you.
But this is the thing, you go to Horror Nights, they come up on you, they got chainsaws, they come real close.
You don't hit them, do you?
Don't touch me, man, just don't touch me. But this is the thing, what they find out is me, they start auditioning,
Do they? They come out of character?
I'm like, hey, man, look, I ain't hiring today. I'm here with my fam. We gonna have some fun.
Oh, my God. So you got something in your house that scares your wife. What's that?
I do. It's a statue of myself.
A statue?
I do. I have it. There it is. That's my statue.
Is it the same height? It's like human size?
I'm not narcissistic, but I love myself, okay? And I got to tell a little story about that. The little story about that is that I heard this story about a man who had a crooked back, and he built a statue to himself, and slowly but surely his back straightened out. And it inspired me because I said, if I see myself as this beautiful, great image, I will always stay in that image. So I always look at it to influence myself, to always let you know, hey, man, you got to be this. You are this every day. Just stay that way.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
We just have to take that.
Positive. But it scares the hell out of my wife.
Oh, my God.
My wife walks in and goes, oh, will you get rid of this damn thing?
So she's still not used to it, huh?
No, it's like she thinks I'm downstairs, and then she's like, oh, Lord.
Do you place it in different places to scare?
I do.
See, you're being devilish. I could tell. Okay, so tell me about you. You have 5 kids, 4 girls, 1 boy, and then the youngest girl has just went off to college.
Yes.
Wow.
First of all, 5 kids, again, you know, various ages, 35, 30, 24, 19, but my 19-year-old girl just went to college, and man, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You know, that's my baby girl. She's my baby girl.
The last girl out the house.
And we all, there she is.
Is that her?
And well, Winfrey, we dropped her off in college, and we were like, okay, yeah, you go live your life. And then on the ride back, me and my wife were looking at each other like, oh no. Like,
yes.
We weren't ready. And it hit us so hard. We were like, oh my God. We were walking around the house all depressed. And it's a hard adjustment. We still got the young man, but he's 17, and we're about to be empty nesters in 1 minute. It's really crazy.
Well, you're almost there. But what is it like having a teenage son after having all those girls?
We got all the female energy in the house. So what happens is, you know, with all those girls, I'd be driving with the girls and not saying nothing, just minding my own business, the whole thing. And I'm like, hey, everything cool? And they go, yeah, it's cool. And then they come home and tell Mom, hey, Mom, he wouldn't even talk to me. And so when me and my little man are driving along, I'm like, hey, man, you cool? He's like, yeah, I'm cool.
And that's it.
And he meant it. He's cool. He's cool. He ain't got to talk. He just walk around like, yeah, you good? Yeah, I'm good, man.
See? Okay.
But it's always drama with the girl.
See, I don't have any girls. All I have is a son, and he's getting to that age where he don't say much, so you're letting me know that's just how it goes. Tell us about your book, Terry's Crew.
Yes, yes. It's my graphic novel, and it's for young readers. And first of all, growing up, I'm an artist. I paint, I draw. I had an art scholarship before I had a football scholarship. And this book is all about my quest to be a multi-hyphenate, because what was wild is I would go to football practice and they'd be like, hey, man, you got to put that pencil down, man. Stop all that art stuff. Stop playing around. And I was like, oh, but you know, because then you're going to break your hand or something. So then I go to art class and like, oh, he's a big jock. He doesn't understand us. And I was like, oh, no, I'm never giving up any of these. I want to be an artist and I want to be an athlete. I design furniture. I play the flute. I do so many things. You got to understand. This is the thing. I host AGT, which is the world's biggest talent show. But what people don't know is that I hosted my high school talent show.
You did?
Because I always knew. I always saw everything I'm doing right now. I already saw it. I mean, me and my wife were dating. I was 19, and we were sitting outside. I remember a hamburger joint, and I said, babe, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play in the NFL. Then we're gonna move to LA and we're gonna make movies.
And you making it.
I always knew everything that I'm doing right now, I always saw it.
I love that, a visionary.
And I never stopped. And that's the key, because sometimes you get talked out of the things that you wanna do.
Yes.
Everybody's like, oh man, you don't wanna do that because and I just was like, no, I'm doing it anyway.
That's right, you gotta block that out and keep your vision in mind. I love that you've done that.
You.
Because we wouldn't have you if you didn't keep your vision.
That's right, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That is amazing. I want to hear more about this art, because I draw too, but baby, I ain't got nothing on your drawings.
Oh, thank you. Again, you gotta understand, I've been drawing since I was 5 years old.
Years old.
We could not go to the movies.
Right.
You could not do no dancing. You couldn't do anything. So I would be in my room drawing the movies that I wanted to see.
Do y'all see
this? This is what I do.
What was the first thing that you drew when you were a kid?
All the superheroes.
All the superheroes.
I would go through the comics and go Spider-Man, X-Men, the Hulk, the whole thing. And I would draw, all the science fiction stuff from Star Wars. But remember, I had to beg my mother to see Star Wars. Like, my auntie was like, no, you gotta let them kids see Star Wars.
Yeah.
And she let us go, and it changed my life forever. I said, this is where I'm gonna put my art talent into, is entertainment.
That is so awesome.
Wow. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell so you're the first to see our latest videos.